Hello, everybody. I am D1 Pathy, and back at it again with another video. Today I am making a guide on enchantments. Describing the ones that you'll want, the ones that are helpful and useful. How good they are, chances of pulling them, what they do, and whatnot. So, first let's find a pet I can enchant. I'll enchant that. Purple tuna. Why not? Okay, so here is the enchantment menu. You go to Star Shop, go to the right, you get enchantments. And here you'll see your entire inventory. Locked pets cannot be enchanted. You're unable to enchant them. If I try to auto enchant, it won't work. But if you go over to a pet that's not locked, go to enchant. Nope, nope. If I got a mimic, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, cool. If you get a pet, it's unlocked, you can enchant it. That's pretty much all there is to know about that portion of it. Really not complicated at all. Now the enchantments that there's powerful. This increases, well, there's a menu that shows what everything does, but I think it's a little bit better if I describe what it does, because humans explain stuff a little bit better than a preset of words, you know what I'm saying? So the powerful enchantment, it will take the base power of your pet and increase it by a set percentage based off of the level of the enchantment. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the base numbers for any of these are, except for Mimic is 50%. But for powerful, let's just call it 1%. Or no, not 1. Let's call it 10%. You roll powerful on your pet, and now it has 10% power. So now your purple tuna will go from having 423 septillion power to 466 septillion power. It won't display, it'll keep the base power. Like if you look at these purple reaps with energy on them, 1 or 12.7. Look at these mimic purple reaps, also say 12.7, but these effectively have like 50 octillion power, something like that. Anyway, the powerful enchantment increases the pet's power based off of its own core strength. This is a very helpful early game enchantment. Later on, it'll be very much useless, I'm gonna be completely honest. But early game is really, really helpful. For energetic, this is the most useful enchantment that is easily accessible, other than maybe Stargazer. Energetic multiplies the base energy multiplier by, whatever percent your level is. So if it's level 1, we'll call it a 20% increase. If it's level 7, it'll be a 100% increase. So level 7 for everything, almost, is a 100% increase. Mimic is 150%. Secret Agent is 100. Special Hatch, I have no clue, probably 100. Petluck's 100. Magnet Range, I think is plus 10 magnet range. That's not a very useful enchantment, to be honest. Rocketeer, I think, is plus 20 rocket fuel. Stargazer is plus 50% star currency. Powerful and energetic are plus 100% base number. So for energetic, this is super, super helpful. If you look at my team, everybody has energetic on it, except for my one power pet for distance. But energetic will, effectively double whatever you're receiving in energy. Like right there, the amount of energy I just got, I would have gotten like virtually no energy at all had I not had all these energetic perks. Yeah. Energetic, super accessible, super helpful. I recommend this very highly. This is like, you want to make sure you have an energy team. This is the core of progression through the game, is energy. Next is Stargazer. As you can tell, there is a star rush going on. I will throw on my star team. And now, notice my star is going up significantly faster than it was before. I'm going to buy a huge, just because why not? That was kind of useless. But, you know, it's actually okay. So, secret luck percent. I'm going to talk about this later, never mind. I will let that sit, and I'll discuss how huges affect everything. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Okay. So, anyways, back to the enchantment menu. Stargazer will increase the stars received from each star by X%. So, you get 100 stars from one in the normal area. You have a pet with a max level Stargazer enchantment, that will give you 50% more. You will now gain 150. Put that on a whole team, and your multiplier will go up, I think, by 7 times. With a 100% huge and a full team. I could be wrong. It's similar to that though. You'll get a lot more stars. This is incredibly helpful for enchanting, for purchasing huges, which I don't entirely recommend unless you're like loaded on stars. This is not a lot of stars for huges. Like 2 million stars, I could buy 20 huges, I'll be dead broke. I'll have nothing. It's difficult to pull a good huge. But yeah. Anyways, Rocketeer. This used to be super good. I used to have a rocket team. Not very useful anymore. Rocket is not good for throwing. It slows you down. And I don't think it even increases your distance that you'll get. It's kind of useless. Magnetic. This increases your magnet range. This can be helpful if you are doing the Easter event, for example, where it spawned eggs in randomly, or I could be talking about the same thing because I didn't really play during this time period, but there was this event where you could get Capricorn, something like that, for collecting a certain amount of something that spawned in with the stars. Magnet range, super duper helpful for that, because it'll increase the area that you collect stars from, which is, you know, a big deal. Pet luck, this helps you enchant, or not enchant, what? This helps you have better luck pulling the harder things in the eggs. So like if I went to my collection, which I will actually, go to my collection, I'll go down so I actually see realistic stuff. If I have a full pet luck team, the rare is going to be really difficult to get, because basically it takes the highest percentage, favors it, and reduces everything else. So like, if my pet luck is high enough, I'll get a ton of this, I'll get none of this, none of this, barely anything of this, a lot of this, and a lot of this. Higher chance for the higher ups on the eggs at the sacrifice of a chance on the lower parts of the eggs. Pretty simple concept. Matter of fact, I'll display it real quick. Wait, no, that's my base team. Luck. Auto collect. I will not want anything here. Oh my gosh. Just triple open. I got 3 mythic sea turtles. The chance of getting that is a lot higher with a luck team on. So now if I do this with my base team, 3 epics, because my base multiplier is really high. Yeah. So there's that. You can guess what it does pretty easily most of the time. Sometimes, you know, it's helpful to have a little bit of explaining though. Special hatch, really difficult to guess what this does. Let's see what it says. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so special hatch. You know, you can hatch any given pet at any given time, you know, whatever. But there's also, as displayed, as I did not know, I thought the chances were lower, a 1% for any given pet to be gold, for any given pet to be shiny at 0.1, neon 0.01. Low chances for it to come out crafted. I have gotten a gold before. These chances feel very wrong. I've done a lot of hatching. Let's see how many eggs. I think like close to 400,000 eggs hatched lifetime for me. 350,000. Yeah. Dang. Anyways. And I've not hatched hardly any at all. Okay. Where is it? There it is. But yeah. Chance to hatch a crafted pet increased. The issue with this, pet luck just is better. The chance of me pulling a neon with a full team is lower. Like if I had a full team of special hatch, the chance of me pulling a neon is lower than the chance of me pulling enough to make a neon with pet luck. So it's kind of just a useless enchantment, honestly. But, you know, helpful. Never, honestly. I can't even think of a use case for it. Secret Agent. 0.1% chance, or 1 in 1 million stars, roughly. This is really, really helpful. Take a look at my inventory. I have a lot of secrets. 27, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 27, 27, 27, 9. Like, tons of secrets compacted into, you know, smaller. This I pulled overnight. Pulled one of these guys overnight. I got 2 of these overnight, 2 separate days. One of these 6 or 5, a lot of them, 9. There we go. I wouldn't hatch those if I didn't have my secret agent team on. My planks that I bought from somebody, I did not hatch these. Were enchanted with secret agent, and then I used this 76% for one night, and then I used one of my friends 114% for one night. Higher percent chance, or higher percent huge equals higher percent chance of pulling better secrets. Reaper, just one of these guys, is a 1 in 25 million. I will never hatch one of them unless I use a secret team for like a week. Secret agent team. Using secrets makes 0 impact. The pet itself has no impact on pet luck, special hatch, rocketeer, stargazer, or secret agent. None of those are impacted by the pet, strictly by the enchantment. Secret agent works the same on a World 1 bunny as it does on a Pisces. So you can enchant whatever with it. I think I might actually have like a really bad pet enchanted with secret agent somewhere in my inventory. I might just be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it for secret agent. This is really helpful. Kind of expensive though. If you want to buy a team, it's about 4 or 5 sharks, which you'll have to get through trading or through hatching a ton of eggs, like 15 million eggs to get secret agent, to buy a secret agent team with pets that you've hatched. It's really difficult, so I recommend trading. Anyways, mimic enchantment. Now this definition I think is wrong. No, it's not wrong, it's just kind of confusing. So the difference between this Reaper that I'm hovering over right now, and then having a shiny Reaper with powerful on it, is that a powerful Reaper will multiply its own power by a set percentage. So if I had power 7 on this, it would effectively have, you know, the same power as a base Neon Reaper. I have Mimic on it. This will be my Purple Reaper plus 150% of my strongest pet's power. Not affected by what are they called? Enchantments. So this shiny Reaper is 12.7 octillion plus 25.5 times 1.5 octillion. The math might be a little confusing, but essentially this is 3 times as powerful as it normally would be, I think. Yeah. But whatever, let's not worry about it. This shiny Mimic Spider Queen has the power and a half of a Neon Reaper, since this is the most powerful pet in my inventory. And you don't even have to use this pet for it to be the most powerful for Mimic to work. If I didn't use a Neon Mimic Reaper on my team, it's still multiplying the power by the Neon Mimic Reaper, because that's the most useful thing, you know what I'm saying? Most powerful. That's essentially it for explaining how these enchantments work. There's auto enchant. This will skip an enchantment, so let me just skip Energetic Rocketeer. I'll skip Stargazer, and I'll run this. Currently has Star on it. Special Hatch, of course, that was something on my list, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. I had Special Hatch was on the list of things to skip, so is Energetic. It'll still enchant your pet with the enchantment, but it will automatically re-roll until you land on something that you don't have selected as something you want to skip. So hopefully it'll find something that I don't have selected to skip soon. Another thing that I have on skip. Crap. Did I have that on skip? Awesome. So I had it not skip Magnetic. It landed on Magnetic and it stopped auto enchanting. So now I have Magnetic and I can come in here, upgrade it. That succeeded. Upgrade again. That also succeeded. Come on. Upgrade again. That also succeeded. I'm trying to fail for once. Why won't it fail? Dog. Okay. I thought I was about to get it first try. Like, that would have been crazy. So you just saw that I failed to upgrade it. It landed in the fail zone, so it sent it back 1 level. I throw on a Protect. Upgrade. It fails again. It does not get set back. Upgrade again. Does not get set back. Doesn't get set back. I have it protected, however, when you upgrade, automatically uses it. So even if I succeed, oh! Will I succeed today? Let's see. Goodness gracious. 10 fails in a row? Are you gonna do this to me? They just failed me 10 times in a row. I'm not using this anymore. You can buy them for 25,000 stars. If you're a VIP, you get 1 token every day. Gonna be honest, it's broken. Nobody talks about it. I hope nobody ever does. You get a free token every day regardless of you being a VIP. I think maybe you get 2 every day for being a VIP. I may be wrong. I've been a VIP forever. But yeah, Anyway, so there's how the upgrade system works. I'm gonna go throw on my star team so I can gain back what I lost. And now I'll explain how huges work. So I'm gonna throw this one away because I have huges of my own. This Stargazer huge, it increases my stars gain by 101%. This is calculated, 34 plus 27 plus 40. That'll give you your answer. Yeah, this adds on top of the team. So all 9 of my pets are giving me plus 50 star currency. So my team itself gives me 450% star currency increase. You add my huge, which is 101%, then I effectively get 9 times the stars that I would without my team on. I hope that makes sense. If I go to my base team, this acts as, another multiplier. So my team at base is giving me 800% the energy I would normally get if I just use, like, all my pets having Mimic or Powerful on them. I'll get 115% more than what my team's giving me. So instead of getting 8%, or 8 times the energy, I'm now getting 16.6 not 16.6, 16.15%. Wait. Whatever. I'm getting a really high multiplier because this is a really good huge. If I come over here, my pet luck is increased by 105% using my team. So at base with my luck team, that's my base team. At base with my luck team, I'm getting 9 times the luck. Add this huge, and now I'm getting 18 times the luck. You know what I'm saying now? If I go to my power team, everybody's ridiculously strong. This is a very good team. 3.35 non-million power at base. This is an amazing team. This huge, so it's at 3.35. Take off my 100% power huge. 1.67. This doubles what I'm getting from my pets. Yeah, I think that might have been my best way to explain it visibly. I want my base team, please. Thank you. Dang, it's 1 o'clock. My girlfriend's been undelivered for 20 minutes. Whoops. But yeah, there's that. I think that's about all I have that I can explain. Yeah. The best enchantment early game, 100% energy. The best enchantment late game, toss up between energy and mimic. Probably mimic though, since you want to have one on your energy team for that distance. But yeah. That's essentially it. If you look at the leaderboard, I honestly don't understand how it's possible for Jest to have that much energy gained in the last frickin' 14 hours. But you know what, you go. That's absolutely ridiculous and insane, and I could never touch those numbers. Yeah. This is why energy is the most important. For some reason, the energy board gives you a Celestial, it gives you a Shark for getting top 10, and a Neon Tuna for top 100. This gives you every other board gives you a Neon Tuna, gives you almost the same rewards for getting first place on every other board as it does just for getting top 100 on this board. That's kind of sad. But I digress. yeah, I think that's about all I have for you guys today. What could have been a short video turned into a long one because, you know, in-depth explanations are really helpful. Let me know what I could do different in the comments, and I'll see you another day.